Today I'm going to be introducing company financial statements. Company financial statements is always a major question in paper 1 of your exam at the end of the year. So it's a very important section that we're going to be covering. Today all I'm going to do is introduce the topic, and then in future videos I will go through adjustments. Right, starting with the method that you need to follow when doing financial statements. The first thing you're going to do here is you're going to fill in your opening balances. That's all your balances from the pre-adjustment trial balance. The two that I leave out here are fixed assets and ordinary share capital. And the reason for that is these could change during the year, and you'll only know what has changed, whether it's been recorded and so on, when you actually do the adjustments. Then step 2 is to do all your adjustments, remembering to do the double entry. Obviously sometimes you don't need to do the double entry because certain notes, for example, might not be asked in the question. And step 3 is a very important step, and that is to add up and total all your amounts. The reason for this is because this is where you get your method marks. It will always be better to leave out 1 or 2 adjustments and add up than it will be to continue with adjustments and fail to add up and lose all those method marks. I cannot stress enough how important it is to learn your layouts. If you don't know your layouts, you are going to struggle with this income statement and balance sheet with notes. Right, let's have a look at what we're given here. If you look at a timeline, and I use timelines a lot when doing adjustments, you're given last year, you're given the current financial year, and then you're given next year. We're going to follow the matching concept here. So anything that falls within this financial period here must be included and therefore will be added. Anything that was for last year or for next year will be excluded and thus subtracted. So what you're given to start with then is a pre-adjustment trial balance. The word pre meaning before. And in the pre-adjustment trial balance, and remember I'm only talking about income and expenses now, you will have a summary of all those income and expenses that have actually been received or actually been paid. Now some of those amounts will not fit into the current financial year, and therefore it's going to be necessary to make adjustments. When you make adjustments, ask yourself, have I received too much or too little? If your answer to the question is too much, you're going to subtract the extra. If your answer to the question is too little, you're going to add in the missing amounts. Now once you've done those adjustments, then that the amount that you then calculate is your correct income and expense for the year. In other words, the amount that should have been paid or received. And you must remember that that must end up in your total column in your income statement. Right, that was a very brief video. The next time I'm going to start with the grade 12 adjustments, which you didn't do before, and that is your tax, dividends and shares. Thank you.